Good day, everyone. This is Group 7 presentation, Representative Ag Econ Major. I am Erica Lesmias, and I will be the first reporter of this topic. And now I'm going to discuss analyzing the income effects of mining with instrumental variables for poverty reduction implication in Caraga region, Philippines. Abstract study has analyzed the income effects of mining in Caraga region with the use of survey data and four approach, so that inferences for poverty and reduction will be drawn for the region. The four approach uses a two-stage LS squares, 2 as LS estimation procedure where mining exposure has yielded a positive influence on income. Access to health facilities and potable water resources have proven to be good instrument for mining. Exposure through probit analysis and over identification test. Age of the household head, loans, years in school, and food and education expenditures are covariates that have positive influence on income as well, which are associated with lifelong experience, learning, and investments for development of human resources and enterprises in the area. The findings of the study are suggestive of strengthening measures towards a human capital build-up to catalyze sustainable development in the mining areas of Caraga region. This measure when built around economics of environmental protection provides a more advantageous optimization strategy for the mining benefits in Caraga region, which may help institute responsible mining or mining with the conscience. The use of four in the study is justified by the significance of indigeneity problem in the empirical analysis.
For the methodology, the primary data gathered from direct interviews of 1,725 respondents in the four provinces of Caraga region, the Agusan del Norte, Agusan del Sur, Surigao del Norte, and Surigao del Sur, had been used in the analysis of income effects of mining in the area. The respondents were selected through a multi-stage systematic random sampling in 17 barangays across the four provinces of Caraga region. Four of these barangays are non-mining areas where 680 provinces or respondents have been selected for direct interviews. These barangays belong mostly to the province of Agusan del Norte, in which the respondents constitute the control or untreated group with binary representation for the analysis. The rest of the barangays from which the 1,045 respondents have been selected constitute the treated group, which these are the areas where mining tenements and establishments are nearby or in close proximity.
Results and discussion. The covariates in the testing for income effects of mining, the list of covariates for the testing of income
With
effects of mining is
respect to
shown
prior
in Table 1.
expectation of their
These
effects
had been
on
selected
household
with
income.
respect to
The
prior
instruments of mining
expectations
are
of their
mining
effects on
exposures
household
are
income,
comprised of access to health
particularly
facilities and
age,
potable water
years in school,
resources.
years in the community, and asset are posited to have positive effects on income. Loan and expenditures on food and education are assumed to have negative effects on income. However, positive effects of loans and expenditures on food and education on income may represent the returns on investments for human welfare. The instruments of mining or mining exposure at the treatment variable are comprised of access to health facilities and access to potable water resources in the table, which are measured in meters. These instruments are subjected to over-identification tests to evaluate their merit relative to the three requirements for good instruments. The said tests have shown the appropriateness of these selected instruments where they are highly correlated with mining or mining exposure, but not correlated with error in the explanatory equation. Coefficient of access health equals 0.0688122. Insignificant at p-value equals 0.499. The coefficients of access water is 0.6484767. Insignificant at p-value of equals 0.223 relative to the error term of the explanatory equation. The income effects of mining in Caraga region, the results of the two-stage least squares, estimated as shown in the Table 3 exhibit the evidence associated with the income effects of mining in Caraga region. Income effects of mining imply that mining in Caraga region has the capability of bringing in opportunities that tend to improve income and consumption in the region. The occupation of mining as instrumented by access to health facilities and access to potable water sources in the fourth estimation procedure has yielded a significant value, which signifies mining's capability to improve the incomes of households in the mining areas. It also demonstrates the potential of mining to spur economic gyrations, especially with proper management of economic opportunities in the region. The occupation of mining is suggestive of mining able to enhance the capability of the households in the mining areas to improve their living standards by means of the opportunities brought about by mining operations and benefits. The result, coefficient of mining equals 5619.065, has shown that mining can bring an increase in household income by more than 5,000 pesos or 125 US dollar per month. Thus, this also broaches an implication for poverty reduction in Caraga region.
Making the inferences for insights implication and poverty reduction from the results. Thus, for income effects to be optimized relative to poverty reduction in the region, mining stakeholders could focus on crafting policies and programs that would encourage investment on human capital. Thus, essential courses of action intended to improve the quality of human capital through education, training programs, and emphasis on entrepreneurship. Specifically, mining benefits would likely to redound to poverty reduction in mining areas and across Caraga region. If these programs and courses of action would capitalize on the skills requirement in science and technology or S&T, support for mining industry to reduce pollution and adverse environmental impacts of mining operation. Thus, future interventions of education, entrepreneurship, and human capital build-up in general can be taken to the direction where mining companies and entities have much of the challenge in the region, which is in the aspects of quality of human capital, structural change, and environmental protection.
Conclusion and recommendation. The use of POR in this study has been able to add confidence to the purpose of making inferences relative to the income effects of mining on household income for poverty reduction. More importantly, on optimizing these effects for welfare improvement, the approach has ensured the robustness of the estimation result based on the three requirements for good instrument. The use of POR has been justified with the presence of endogeneity problem as directed through Hausman test. Thus, mining can clearly bring in opportunities that would spur sustainable economic development through the proper management of its associated income effects. The impact of mining on income is positive, so mining can help in strengthening local economies as in Caraga region for poverty reduction and nation building. However, mining needs to be supported with good insight in the management of mining benefits to direct these benefits and future efforts to the right context of human and socio-economic development. As implied in the study, the capability of households to increase incomes and improve living standards is closely associated with mining with proper investment in human capital build-up and entrepreneurship. Thus, future efforts are recommended to put premium interest on those aspects and to put special attention on addressing the concern on environmental health and sustainable development in the optimization of mining benefits in the region. Aiding mining entrepreneurially with support services and enterprises towards environmental protection would not only produce more income effects for Caraga region, but would also rebound to having inclusive growth in a healthy and safety environment.
That would be all. Thank you for listening.